Hello, welcome to motivational meeting, reading World Scriptures, quotes for happiness, message to billions, to empower a positive vibe for the day. Let's join this Billion Happy Lives to Thrive marathon and get true happiness by reading Interfaith Scriptures, World Scriptures. Let's go with the next chapter, struggling with one's conscience. From the Bible, keep your conscience clear. African traditional religions, you may not see yourself growing up, but you definitely know it when you are sinning. From Hinduism, the mind is said to be twofold, the pure and also the impure. Impure by union with desire, pure from desire, completely free. From Quran, and I do call to witness the self-reproaching spirit. From Buddhism, a certain person has done no lovely deed, has done no profitable deed, has given no shelter to the timid, he has done evil, cruel, wrongdoing deeds. At the thought I have done no lovely deed, he is tormented. At the thought I have done evil, he is tormented. These two thoughts sear the conscience. And Shakespeare, my conscience had 1,000 several tongues, and every tongue bring in a several tale, and every tale condemns me for villain. From Christianity, every judgment of conscience, be it right or wrong, be it about things evil in themselves or morally indifferent, is obligatory in such wise that he who acts against the conscience always sins. Another except from Christianity is a superior give any order to one who is under him, which is against that man's conscience. Although he does not obey it, yet he shall not be diminished. Saint Francis Assisi, third admonition on order. To the pure, all things are pure, but to the corrupt and unbelievable, nothing is pure. Their very mind and conscience are corrupted. The glory of a good man is the testimony of a good conscience. Therefore, keep your conscience good, and you will always enjoy happiness. For a good conscience can bear a great deal and can bring joy even in the midst of the adversity. But an evil conscience is ever restive and fearful. It is not the fact that there is in the body a clot of blood which is in the good condition. The whole body is too, and it is in rooted condition. So too is the whole body. It is not this the heart. Hadith of Navasavi Islam. I myself had a reason for confidence as to the law of praises, as a zeal a persecutor of the church, as the righteous under the law, blameless. But whatever gain I had, I counted as loss for the sake of Christ. Indeed, I count everything as loss because of the surprising worth of knowing Christ Jesus, my Lord. Philippians 3:4-8. And then let's go reading at the quotes from Messiah Second Coming, teaching of Samuel Moon. As he pursues his life, a person must attend his own deep mind This is an ironclad rule of heaven. Heaven will punish a person who fails to follow his original mind order. Guilty conscience is evidence that you have broken the heavenly law. No one can help me be reconciled with my conscience. It is up to me to teach individuals. For instance, if you wronged my brother, I would be ashamed to go near him, even if he doesn't know that I wronged him. My conscience already knows it because I feel pangs of conscience. I keep myself at distance, feeling all the while that I should go to him and confess. That is how the principle of heaven and earth operate. Due to the human fall, we were disinvited by anyone whose sensitivity is kept sharp already know it. Every human being throughout his life has a most precious teacher within himself. Yet we do not treat this teacher well. We mistreat it, trample on it, and abuse it. The teacher is the human conscience. Our conscience always give us helpful words of advice, trying to connect us to true love. Like a parent, our conscience urges us to be good, unselfish people and guide us to do the will of God. But within each person, there is also a rebel who always goes against the conscience. That rebel is the physical body. The body tramples and abuses the conscience miserable. Knowing this, how can you continue to side with your body, the enemy of conscience, as a weakness your character and damage your life? Your conscience should be your constant internal teacher and parent, leading you to complete the unity within the ultimate parent of humankind, God. Your conscience is the agent of agent of God within you. Do you think you should indulge and go along with your body, the enemy of the conscience, you, or should you control the retrain your body and vindicate your conscience? Your body seeks only after certain carnal desire. It always seeks for comfort and wants to take advantage of others. To conquer the realm of the body is an oversome responsibility which every person must undertake. God, the great kingdom of wisdom, he did not place the path to perfection in some far off place. Instead, he prepared it in the place that is nearest to us, the place that is most private and safe, your conscience. Ladies and gentlemen, your conscience is your master. It is your teacher. It stands in the place of your parents. Your conscience is the first to know everything about you. Your conscience knows all your thoughts. It know before your teacher, your parent, or even God knows. Think how much advice your conscience give you over your lifetime. Day and night, every time you have an evil thought, it scolds you, saying, "Hey, you!" It never grows tired as it works constantly to pull you over river and mountains. The conscience always stands as the true master, protecting you and trying to help you. Yet, how often have you betrayed your own conscience? What should be done about your body, which has proudly mistreated this precious, irreplaceable teacher that the universe bequeathed to you? Do you intend to idle your life away, clinging to your physical body and enslaved by its desire while it continues to brutally trample your conscience? Don't you realize that your conscience was given to you as the representative of your heavenly parent to enable you to inherit his original life, love? You say that you are people of good character. You are self-satisfied and believe that there is nothing wrong with your conscience. However, your conscience is asleep. Let's wake up our sleeping conscience. Let's wake up the conscience of the nation that sleeps in ignorance of God's heart. Let's wake up the conscience of humanity around the world that sleeps in ignorance of God's heart. Let's wake up the conscience of people who cannot avoid their fated encounter with the last days, that they might act in obedience to the will of God, who seeks to embrace heaven and earth and build a unified world. Is the religion we follow today capable to awake humanity's sleeping conscience? Do we have the philosophy that possess such content? When the conscience is awake, the shock, determination, and resolve that rush in must be strong, that in an instant it can properly rearrange everything in the world. It has no fear of this world or of death, who will dare to stand in the way of the power rising up from our conscience. No one can block it. Yes, so interesting and powerful. Let's go and read from the Word on the Final Step to Perfection, chapter Business Perfection. Business has become something that anyone can participate in, and there are so many choices that anyone can open a business in any area that they wish and serve people in their own way. It's a fact that everybody tries to earn money this day. People invent different business systems that make money for almost perfect functions, such as franchises. That businesses that survive and thrive are those where the entrepreneur is constantly working on perfecting their process to serve their consumers the best. When market business follow divine principles, they get lasting results. We see that many scientists and mathematicians became rich trading on markets. One of the great aspects of the business model currently is that the businessmen are discovering divine principles through working to serve their customers, forming relationships with people, and sharing their best practices freely in the conference forums and through social media. We see that people are becoming successful, but also sharing their success to help others. There are so many training and know-how conferences in the business world, and business are developing better than ever before. So this was the quotes for today. I like this quote from the Messiah Second Coming. Let's wake up our sleeping conscience. Let's make up the conscience of the nation that sleeps in ignorance of God's heart. Let's wake up the conscience of humanity around the world that sleep in ignorance of God's heart. Let's wake up the conscience of people who cannot avoid their fated encounter with the last days, that they might act in obedience to the will of God, who seeks to embrace heaven and earth and build a unified world. Yes, this is so interesting. Thank you very much for watching this video. Does joining billion Happy Life subscribers marathon. Please comment this video and share it to all your friends to get a moment. And this quotes empower you today. Have a great, blessed day. Contact me anytime for cooperation. All the best.